Hello, Spinner94 here. Today, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Today we've got another free-for-all with Iceberg, Grayson, and Matthew, and the first time we get to see the Doughnut Pokemon. Valacion. I don't know how it's pronounced. It's getting called Doughnut. You know what? It's got a giant donut on its back, so it's getting called that. So anyway, also you may have noticed the new border art. Either this video or the next video had this border art on it, so thank you Death Ducky again. I'll post a link down in the description and say it's a nice bit of border art. I'm going to switch between this and Far Dreams ones once I figure out how to actually crop this one into perspective. As you're probably going to see, a little bit out of cropped, but it happens. Anyway, this Electrify is going to go straight for an Earthquake here, as Energy Ball is going to hit up that Blastoise and nearly kill it, but thanks to the Earthquake before, it's actually going to kill itself through its own life orb, the Chandelure, so that's the thing you don't see too often. The Scald, of course, is going for the Chandelure, but it didn't connect, and Tangrowth's going to go for a sleep out there, and I bloody missed that, so that is really sort of annoying here, as Lefty's recovery and all that good stuff's going to happen, but unfortunately this Blastoise has taken a bit too much damage to be useful anymore. So in comes this Houndoom here, and this Houndoom's going to be quite a threat to us, but Blastoise does decide to switch, maybe wanting to save it for later as it does go into the Togekiss here. I'm not too fussed out this Togekiss at this point, although Tangrowth might be bulky, but it's not bulky enough to live whatever this Togekiss is going to dish out. So Houndoom does go for a Shadow Ball. Togekiss takes that incredibly well and actually avoids it, and actually manages to avoid the Earthquakes. That actually was worthwhile switch here, as that Houndoom takes a ton of damage again. As I'm just going to go for a Leech Seed, and it avoids, its Electrify avoids the attack again. I'm just having no luck hitting moves with this Tangrowth at the minute. It's a shame because I'm really wanting to use this Pokemon. So Fire Blast actually hits the Electrify here, which is a case of just manages to live, as Thunder Punch is going to connect with the Togekiss and going to kill it off. Which is, I must admit, I was a little surprised because I usually see Togekisses run bulky, as that also targeted it with the Sludge Bomb. That's going to kill off this Houndoom. So outside the field is looking pretty healthy here at this point. We're doing quite well. This has inadvertently turned into a team battle when it's meant to be a free-for-all. So Foxy's going to come out from here, which is of course Grayson's classic Delphox here. And Gemini, I quite like that. Is that it's either Gremlin or Gemini or something like that. It's quite a twist. It's quite a tongue twister to say that for me, anyway. So Dazzling Gleam is going to connect on both of us. So it's going to kill off the Electivire. Of course, it's been burnt anyway. It wasn't going to be able to do much. But I do not take that incredibly well, as I do target the Electivire down as well. So a lot of near misses happening in this match here. So in comes this Doughnut Pokemon here, and this is what I wanted to see, because I got to verse this a little bit before, I believe, in a doubles battle, so I was quite intrigued to see what this thing could actually do in a free-for-all. So I've got one myself, Pacific gave me one, I need to really try the thing out. So the Sableye is going to set up Calm Mind here, so this is instantly quite intimidating, because it's like, okay, what is this thing up do? It's going to start setting up Calm Minds, and with Magic Bounce you can't really touch it. It's really hard to kill off a Mega Sableye, as I just get completely destroyed. Poor Tangrowth didn't stand a chance against that Fire Blast. And maybe, I don't know, I probably wouldn't have been able to live a Flamethrower. This is a Delphox. Delphox just has a nice special attack stat. So unfortunately I know I'm a bit screwed here at this point, so I go straight for the Fake Out on the Delphox to cause as much damage as I can, and basically just do as much damage as I can. And in comes Steam Eruption here, and I was actually researching what Steam Eruption does. It's a more powerful version of Scald with a 5% chance to miss. That's basically what it is. So that's actually quite good, because it's all that power increase with the chance of burn and the chance to unfreeze people that Scald does anyway. So I do like the 5% chance to miss. At least it evens it out just a little bit, but it is a legendary move, but maybe in the future we'll see it on some normal Pokemon. So Lattin's going to take the Steam Eruption here, not very well, and unfortunately get burned. This is one of the few times I wish I had Water Absorb on, but it just kind of happened. So unfortunately I'm at a bit of a stuck-in point here. I was considering Healing Battle, I was considering all sorts at this point, but I was thinking, you know what, if I can just keep Scalding and maybe get a burn on this Mega Sableye, it'll take it down eventually, or just make it just that little bit less of a threat. So I go for a Scald, that does nothing, but I don't get the burn I want, and after another Calm Mind, I'm not going to be able to touch this thing at this point. So this Sableye is unfortunately quite well set up. I was wishing I brought maybe a Goodra along to Dragon Tail the thing out of existence, but meh, what are you going to do? So this Squash is stuck in here at this point. I'm thinking I'm not going to be able to take another Earthquake at this point. So Earthquake is going to hit up into Squash and totally take her out, which is a shame, because, you know, I wanted to make Lantern work a bit in this match, but it kind of happened. So this Gemini is just going to lock into Dark Pulse here, and that does a ton of damage to this Poker. I'm just Becaronion. I can't pronounce this thing. Either way, this is going to be interesting. I go for the Thief here to steal this thing's Assault Vest here. I didn't know what item it had on, but seeing it's Assault Vested, with me stealing that, a Dark Pulse now from this Sableye is actually going to be able to take it out, so we inadvertently screw over this Legendary. I maybe should have targeted the Sableye to try and take it down a little bit more. So, once I see this Gardevoir come in, I'm thinking, okay, this Sableye is going to take a ton of damage here, if not die this turn, as this thing is going to Mega Evolve into Mega Gardevoir, so I'm thinking, okay, and Hyper Voice, something like that. So I go for the double hit on this Mega Gardevoir, because unfortunately the only thing I can really hurt at this point. As it goes for a Confuse Ray on the Mega Sableye, for forgetting it has Magic Bouncing. Ooh, that may have cost you the game, my friend. Of course, I can't talk, I make mistakes like that all the time, and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, basically the battle from there is like, this is just a battle to see if the confusion hacks now. So I go for a U-turn on the Sableye. I do very, very minimal damage to it, as this thing is going to hit itself in the face and go down to 1 HP. So unlucky there. So that's basically going to be basically that is the match at this point. So thank you for watching. Sorry the screen's a little bit off. I'm still trying to adjust this thing up a little bit, but hopefully it's going to be a bit better in the next one. Say what I'm going to post this in another video and see what people prefer, if people prefer like a little bit of the side cropped off or a little bit of the top cropped off. But anyway, that's been the battle. This has been Spinner94 here, signing off, and I hope you enjoyed the battle.